I'm Zaki Bika and you're with us in the lab, empowering, inspiring and informing our viewers. Many females today want to leave the daily grind and do something that feeds their passion and their soul. They don't want to retire and realize that they've wasted their lives. Fortunately for us, our options are increasingly varied. With us today in studio is Mariana Levine, a mom of 4, home industry caterer and an artist. Hi Mariana.
Thank you for having me.
It's only a pleasure. And Shazmeen Mohammed, a mom of 3, owner of a thriving business and a pastry chef. Thank you for joining us.
Jazakallah for having me.
Okay, Mariana, when did you decide to start up a home business and what led you to do it?
Well, for many years I've always been involved in food and I was brought up in the industry. And I've been doing this for more than 15 years. However, starting my own official business only really took place in 2016, where I devoted myself to an actual business that was just mine, and I no longer did anything else as well. What led to it was actually financial dire straits. And I just realized that you have to take that leap of faith and do what you love, because if you do what you love, you are bound to succeed.
You go, girl. Shazmeen, and to you, why did you start up?
Okay, I started in 2010. Also for the reason I was at home mom and I needed something to take my mind off, you know, just being at home, the kids and the cooking and
Absolutely.
things. And I always enjoyed baking. My family always enjoyed, you know, they are on the sweet side. So I always used to like experiment with new recipes and things, and that led me to doing patisserie specifically.
Wow.
And eventually I became a pastry chef, and then that's when I opened up my home-based patisserie.
I'm inviting myself to your home. I've got a sweet tooth myself. Okay, Shazmeen, do you need to have a certain personality to start up a home-based business?
Yes, I would say that, look, it is quite challenging to have a home-based business. You have to plan yourself quite well. And yeah, especially working around the kids. I think that,
yes,
you know, working around kids in your family life, it's...
okay, but
yeah.
What I'm trying to say, like, if you stay at home, you don't have to get up and go out to work. So are you really going to get your work done
you
in your home
need to be
space?
a very dedicated person.
Yes,
100%.
obviously.
You need to be a dedicated person and a person who plans themselves a lot.
Wow. So ladies who are dedicated, this one's for you. Mariana, is money a huge prerequisite to start up a home-based business?
For me, and this is just an opinion, there's no real quantification to the right answer. It depends what industry you're in.
All right.
But for me, when you're running a home business, or what motivates you to start a home business is normally the fact that you don't have a capital.
Obviously, yes.
So if you don't have a capital, but you need to do something for yourself to generate an income, a home business is the safety of not having additional expenses.
Yes.
So you can start something small and safe without burdening yourself financially.
Investing, yes.
There we go. So it does have a pro and a con to it, because by doing it that small, it takes all the more to make it grow into something feasible. But again, if you give yourself that amount of effort that you would give, for example, working under an employee, if you do that for yourself because you deserve it, your reward will be even more bountiful. So it doesn't really take money, it takes effort and dedication. Again, as
and obviously the gratification is so much more.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you so much. Shazmeen, how would you give us tips on how to differentiate from your competitors? Like, You're a pastry chef and a patisserie. Is there like others around you that you compete with, and how do you come up tops?
I think the main thing is to you have to keep keeping up with the trends.
Okay.
There's a lot of trends, and in this day and age, it's like pastry has become a huge thing. So that's number one. And then I think at the end of the day, you always have to try and be innovative and try and create things that can always have that hype, with people, and that will make you stand out.
Okay, great stuff.
Made in India Shopping Festival is back from the 8th to the 17th of February. No extensions. Come visit us at Lodium from the 8th to the 17th of Feb at the LTA Hall Lodium, Sivan Temple, entrance on 15th Avenue. Entry is free. Yes, you heard correct. Entry is free. 10 days and no extensions. Punjabi, saris, bridal wear, menswear, sterling silver jewelry, footwear and more. Made in India Shopping Festival is back in Lodium from the 8th to the 17th of Feb at the LTA Hall Lodium, Sivan Temple, entrance on 15th Avenue. 10 days only and free entry.
Mariana, this is a good one. How do you deal with non-paying customers? This home industry is not for me, or home business is not for me. I wouldn't know what to do.
Okay, I'm going to explain a little bit of my business example, just to explain why and how I got into my predicament. I do have people that owe me a lot of money. Not that they are permanent defaulters, but it does take quite a bit of gritty hand and nail tugging to get the money back. And I think part of that is because you are a small business.
Yes.
People are opportunistic, which is a negative thing to say, but people do take chances when they think that you are smaller and cannot
take action.
Take action.
Yes.
So my industry, my specific field is dealing with daily corporate businesses.
All right.
And the staff. And a lot of the times, as people do, your budget through the month isn't always as consistent as you would like it to be.
Definitely.
So there's certain, it's like the salty crack story. You've got a lot and it starts dithering down, and that's where people take advantage of me. Because it's on a consistent basis.
Okay, I get it.
So I carry accounts with people, and often when it comes to times, it's very difficult to get them to understand the severity that as you have been paid, I need my money as well. In terms of services on a catering level, I always work on deposits, so the bigger deals, and that is much easier to manage. It's the little guys and the little opportunistics that it can put a burden. So if I could advise people, there's also a catch-21, because if you don't listen to your customers and help them, you also lose them.
Obviously.
So it's very, very difficult, I think, to put boundaries and make people understand that as a business, things can operate with favors available, but not to my detriment. So I can help you as my client, but don't hurt me in the process. So communication is key, and because you do have a more personal relationship with a small business, it's that makes it so special. If you have a smaller relationship, you can be that open with your clients.
Okay. So I would say that you need to have a strong personality.
Sure, yes. and a good diary.
Okay, Shazmeen, does your business encroach on your family time and your home and your time with your kids?
Initially, it was very difficult to juggle my life, and I think at that time my kids were also much younger.
Alright.
So that did take some time to come right. But alhamdulillah, over time you get used to it and you start planning yourself very well, and then and then you get used to working around the kids and how to time yourself so that you don't work overtime and going into night, the night hours
and encroaching on your kids' life or your husband's time.
So you do get used to it over time, but you have to give yourself that time.
Okay, so don't be too hard on yourself.
No, don't, because initially it is a bit overwhelming.
Okay, that's great. Mariana, does social media impact on a home-based business negatively or positively, or rather on your business?
My business is a service more than a product. So yes, obviously I give you a product, but it's my service that delivers it.
Definitely.
So to market a service can be very delicate. To market a product is pivotal. Social media is 100%
Right.
a necessity,
Right.
excuse me. But when you're doing a service, you have to remember that on social media, you are now accessible to all.
Okay.
And providing a service, you have to be 100% sure that what you deliver is every single time on point. I often, just to give an example, if I had to advertise on social media, I would campaign the fact that I have a specific kind of clientele that know my quality. So that is what I'm advertising. I'm not advertising a peanut butter sandwich,
Yes.
because everybody can do that. So it's what and how you present that makes you set yourself apart. And social media is a fantastic tool for that. So from a services point of view, I think it's absolutely pivotal to have a portfolio that people can review, that when you meet people in person or if you want to show people, they can always rely on the social media for that portfolio.
Thank you so much for that. Shazmin, is the safety of your home and your family compromised having a home-based business?
Yes, it can be. It can be very dangerous. I used to work with a lot of cash before. Alhamdulillah, I didn't have an experience, but I have moved over to an EFT-based system or a card system, where I have a card system. Because I'm home-based, so I do have my card machine,
Yes.
and we do our transactions.
Okay,
through
so there's a
EFT card.
solution to
There's a
every,
solution,
to every
definitely.
problem.
Yes.
So Mariana, what's your final words for all those ladies that intend to feed their passion and their soul?
I think if you have a creative spirit and you have an idea and a dream, you need to follow it and take that leap and believe in yourself. There are a lot of excuses. I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I don't have the resources. And those are all based on fear. You need to take that leap, give yourself 100% effort, because 100% effort is 100% result. And I really think that you have nothing to lose in terms of if you're starting a home-based business, it doesn't incur financially on you. So just do it. It's a door that you open rather than a door you never even knocked on.
Definitely. Thank you so much for that inspiring words. Shazmin, your final words to all those ladies that want to go in that direction.
Okay, so I agree 100% with Mariana. Put your goal in your focus on your goal. Put it in front of you and let those ideas flow. Put it into action, and as the time goes, more and more ideas will come to you, and you'll grow. And you have to just focus and hang in there, because it does become challenging, but you'll get there.
Definitely. Thank you so much for being in studio
Thank you for
with
having
us
me.
and for all the inspiring words. Well then, that's it. I want to close off today's segment with a quote. People do not want to buy goods and services. They want to buy stories, relations and magic. Catch us next week on Lodium Today for another great episode. Assalamu alaikum.